Armed with a hook, a 3-hit passive and no shirt, the new Marksman mid-laner assassin, Akshan, finally swinged his way onto the PB right on my birthday, if it's still the 7th when you are watching this. So you are legally obligated to subscribe. And it's time to take a closer look at all he can do and all of his abilities, and spoiler alert, it's a lot of stuff. His passive is something you never heard of before. Listen carefully. Every third attack deals additional damage. Crazy, right? But that's not all. After every auto attack, there is a second faster auto attack fired that deals less damage, but this attack as well as abilities also count for the 3-hit passive. He can cancel it though if he moving after the normal auto attack and gets a burst of movement speed. This 3-hit passive works on everything but deals more damage on champions and also gets a shield if procced on a champion, but this has a cooldown. Also, the second hit deals max damage to minions and has a fixed crit chance, and the first attack move speed scales with attack speed. You can keep this up on multiple targets, so you can cycle through them, and if the first hit kills a target, the second shot also fires, but on another target. The Prince of Persia's Q is Avengerang. He throws a boomerang dealing physical damage, and each hit extends the range, and champions hit also give him movement speed, and enemies hit are briefly revealed too. It deals less damage to non-champions, and like I said, applies the passive too. Every auto attack or ability that does damage applies the passive. Ezio Auditore's W is where the fun begins. It has two parts, an active that puts on his hood and makes him camouflage for 2 seconds if not getting near a wall or brush, or indefinitely if he makes it near a wall or a brush. So he can basically stay in this forever if he sticks close to walls and makes it 2 seconds from one to another or to a bush. Also gains a Warwick style trail towards scoundrels and faster movement speed and mana regen while moving towards them. A scoundrel is an enemy champion that kills an allied champion, getting marked for 60 seconds, and if Akshan gets a takedown on a scoundrel, he gains bonus gold, removes the other scoundrels until another ally is slain, and the craziest part, revives the allies that were slain by that target. Heroic Swing is the E, and it's the hook that we knew about from the teasers. He attaches to the first terrain hit and then can swing around it in either direction, firing at their nearest enemies while swinging and jumping off to another final shot. If he collides with an enemy champion or terrain, the swing ends and champion takedowns refresh the cooldown of this ability. He also prioritizes champions marked by the passive, and on hits while swinging are less effective. He can't go over walls since collision ends it, and it works on any terrain, turrets or inhibitors too, but even if it's a circle, the swing doesn't last forever. And the ultimate, that I don't know how to pronounce, has a long range. You mark an enemy champion and begin charging bullets to the gun. After the cast time, he unleashes all the bullets, each dealing damage to the first enemy or structure hit, increased based on missing health. If minions are on the way, they get executed. It also applies lifesteal, and the damage scales with crit chance and crit damage, and you can use the E while casting and shooting the ultimate. Here are the scalings of the abilities. While maxed out, W reduces the mana cost to 0, and it has a very short cooldown, and the ultimate increases the number of bullets from 5 to 7 when maxed. As for the build, Gale Force or Kraken Slayer would work great for that 3-hit passive bonus, boots of attack speed or mobility for more roaming, and then more general AD carry items like the Collector, Infinity Edge, Lord Dominic's Regards or Mortar Reminder, doing some pretty insane DPS in late game it seems. And that's everything you need to know about the guy. Seems quite strong, quite a lot to master too, and he's not very easy or simple, but I think in the right hands he will be very strong, though maybe we will see some of those mechanics removed like a certain mid lane assassin lady I know. Speaking of her, leave a like and subscribe because it's my birthday, if it's still the 7th, and it would be rude not to do that. So let's get 100,000 subscribers before the imminent apocalypse, so I can cosplay KD Akali like I promised a while ago. Thanks for watching, let me know what you think about Altair, and I will see you soon, bye bye.
Up, and maybe not. I taunt with my grappling hook. See how it taunts you? Taunt, taunt, taunt. Ha 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 ha!